Hey, this is Hans-Peder from Hans-Peder Lifestyle. So today I want to share with you one unconventional or secret way to improve your, improve your life, and a secret mindset you can use to become better. And it's from a doctor, someone from a university in USA called Srikumar Rao. Really trying to pronounce that right. I include his name in the description if you want to look him up and learn more about it. And he's all about this, like the rules of the universe, and for some it may seem a little, I want to call it woo woo, but it does have some, practical implications. I'll talk about it later. But yeah, the mindset is basically this from this, university doctor talking about how the universe works and how you work in the universe. And it's basically this: you have to believe that the universe is here to help you. And you might think, what? What does that have to do with anything? How does that improve my finance or my life or my growth or anything at all? It seems pretty useless. But if you think about it, because there's different ways you can, look at the universe, basically. The first one is that the universe doesn't really care about you, it's just the universe. And that's also the belief I've had for a long time, it's just the universe, like, eh. And another belief is that the universe is against you. And I feel like there's a lot of people who are in this like victim mindset, like, oh, why is the universe against me? Why does everything go wrong for me? You might even notice some of these patterns in yourself, and I suppose I've also have some of these. I've said some of those things myself, at low points in my life. But yeah, that's basically when you blame the universe and you feel like the world is against you. And then the third, which is what we're going to talk about today, is when you believe the universe is for you, here to serve you. The universe is trying its best to, improve you and make you the way you should be. And I will not argue right now if the universe is actually with you, or if if there's some omnipotent God or something trying to guide you through life and help you. But practically, there's really good reason to actually adopt this mindset, no matter what you believe. If you're religious, if you aren't religious, if you're spiritual, if you aren't spiritual, and all these things. And it's basically this. Because let's start with the polar opposite. If you believe that the universe is against you, in your mind you have this mindset, and you're gonna look through this lens. That's the way you're gonna see life, which also means you're gonna look for everything that's going wrong in your life, and you have this belief, right? That, oh, the universe is against me. Then you're gonna find proof that is true. So you're gonna look at all the things that the world they've done against you, and all the things that seem to suck for you. And you're going to be in a real state of victimhood, and be really, lost of, you will lose all your personal power basically and be stuck. So that's what happens if you believe the universe is against you, because then you look for proof that the universe is against you, and all the things that suck, and you feel powerless, and oh God, and all these things, feel real stuck. But then let's flip the coin. If you instead believe that the universe is here to guide you and to help you, you will start to look through that lens of life and possibility and belief. And you'll instead see proof that the universe is here to help you. And you might think, well, why is that important? I can see why it's important not to be a victim, but why it's important to see, the universe is here to help me. And this reason is because when something bad happens in your life, let's say, for example, you've had a really bad day, or someone said something bad to you, or might even have been in a car crash, then you have to look at that situation through the lens of, oh, the universe is here to help me, which means you're going to be really proactive. So let's, for example, say a car crash. Then you're probably going to, okay, the universe is here to help me. Well, why did that happen? And then you're going to look at how this has helped you, and how this has been a good experience, and why the universe did this for you. And then you're going to ask, well, I suppose I didn't drive so carefully before, and it could have ended a lot badly. So this is just the universe reminding me of, to drive safe, so I actually don't get killed in traffic. Or maybe it's like a bad relationship, or someone treat you really badly. Then you might say, oh well, okay, how does the universe serve me? How did the universe help me there? Well, I suppose, I don't know, she offended me a lot, and that shows, I'm insecure about that thing. Maybe she said something that really hurt me. Well, why did that hurt me? And why did I let another person affect me? Oh, okay, the universe just showed me that in this area of my life I'm really self-conscious and insecure. maybe about my family or my finances or something, whatever that person said to hurt you. And now you realize, all right, I have this weak spot where I really need to improve and to look at my life in a better way. So if you begin to see now, like when you think of all these things that happen in your life from the perspective of, oh, universe is throwing this at me to grow, to help me expand, to grow and to become better, you begin to look at life and all situations in ways like, okay, how does this serve me? How does this actually help me? So instead of, whining and crying that something happened, you're going to ask yourself, all right, what did I learn from this? How did this actually help me? And how is this awesome for me? How is this good? And you're going to change your perspective, Then suddenly when bad things, quotation mark, bad things happen, you're going to be happy and you're going to appreciate that these things happened because they help you learn and they help you grow and expand you. And that's very real. So even if you don't, so no matter what you believe about the universe, it's very real that if you actually believe the universe is here to help you, you'll begin to be more productive, proactive, and more positive, and appreciate everything more. And things gonna look a lot better. Everything is gonna be set in a better light. You're gonna see everything in a better light. So when you actually start, and it's pretty easy to do this, mindset thingy. You're just gonna have to ask yourself, okay, how did the universe help me here? And in what way did the universe serve me? And actually start to, actually believe the universe is here to help you. Because, the universe has done all these awesome things for me, The universe taught me that really hurt in the moment, but then later I've learned a lot. And the universe, well, yeah, did all these things. And I suppose I begin to ramble a little bit, but you get the gist of it, So you have to believe that the universe is here to help you because you get a much better mindset. You become more positive and more productive. And you see things in ways that, how can I use this? How can I expand myself? So yeah, that's this secret mindset I want to share with you guys. So it's actually not so, what do we want to call it? It's not just something like a hippie or some spiritual monk can use to, become better. It's a very practical way to look at life and how to expand yourself. So I really hope you guys can use it to, see life in a better perspective and really expand yourself and be appreciative and glad for things that have happened in your life. So see you guys later. Bye. This was Hans-Peder.